Hey everyone, it's Tyler Stroik from Universal Rackets, and today we are going over tips and tricks to get you more effortless power on your two- and one-handed backhand. If you stay tuned for this whole video, you will learn different tips and different tricks to get way more power, at least 5 or 10 more miles per hour, and consistency as well. So the first thing that you have to do for your two or one-handed backhand is you have to make sure that you take your racket back. The first thing, and I want you to exaggerate your take back. If you want more power, it doesn't come from your arms. It comes from your rotation, especially on your non-dominant side. And many players, they are not ambidextrous. So I want you, if you are a one-handed backhander, I want you to pull that racket back with your outside hand, right? I am pulling this racket back with my non-dominant hand to the point that my hips are sideways and I'm showing my back shoulder. So it's going to kind of look a little bit like this. What it's not going to look like is it's not going to look like this. You see how my body's open? Again, when I hit, I want to look like this every single time. Now the next thing, for the two-handed backhander, instead of looking like this, a lot of players, they look like this, right? You need to make sure that you look like this. You want to show the back of your front shoulder. Notice too, my hips are to the side, the strings are facing to the side. I want to be like this when I'm going to hit my backhand every single time I hit. So turn a little bit more, that's going to allow you to rotate and get more power. Now, after the initial turn, if you want more power, you have to exaggerate your step. If you can generate your body and your momentum into the two-handed or one-handed backhand, then you will be able to get much more power. So there are open stance backhands, like if you're Nadal or Djokovic or whoever. The general club level player, and I think the most players that watch this, right, you're not going to be hitting open stance backhands. I don't really hit open stance backhands, so if you do, this isn't for you. But if you hit close stance, or close stance for the most part, a lot of players, they go and they don't step, or they just go like this. They take a little step. For the one-hand backhand, they turn, they take a little step, or they go and they hit and they don't step. I'm using all my arm if I don't step, or if I take a little step, I'm sacrificing power that I could get from the step. You want to make sure when you go out for this two-handed or one-handed backhand, watch what I'm doing. I'm turning, big step, and then hitting. I need to take a bigger step than that. Turn, huge step, and hit one more. Here we are. Watch, I'm gonna turn two-hand, big step, and hit. I want you to think that there is a bug on the ground. When you step on this, right, you're not just gonna go like this, right, and step on. No, you're gonna go boom, you're gonna smash it so much that it smears all over, and the bugs that fly by, they're going to see it and know not to mess with you, right? Maybe. You want to make sure that you take a big step. By taking a big step, that's going to allow you to get your body into it. Also, it's going to allow you to have more consistency and that effortless power of what we're talking about. Because now I have a wide base when I hit, so I can get really into the backhand and down when I hit. Now, this is another tip going off of that. When I step and I take a big step, here we are, watch what I'm doing with my back leg. I'm anchoring my foot. Or another way, I'm bringing my back knee down. I'm kind of like I'm doing a lunge, right? By anchoring my back leg, that's going to allow me to have a wider base, get into my legs more, so I can generate more power. Now, when you hit the next thing, after you turn and after you take a step, now we're going to put it all together for you. You have to let it go. Back when I used to teach little kids, I would always say, if you don't let it go, I'm going to start singing the song, Let It Go. And I am a horrible singer, right? You need to let the racket go. Let it go, let it go. No, I'm kidding. I'm not going to sing for you guys. But when you hit, a lot of players, two or one-hander, they go and they hit and they slow down. Or they do a two-hand. They go and they hit and they slow down. You need to let the racket go. As soon as you turn, or sorry, after you turn, as soon as you step, everything goes. If you're tight, the ball is going to go long. If you really want to hit a good backhand, all you're going to do is as soon as you plant that foot down, boom, you're going to let it go. Hopefully you can get over that, or you guys can't see the camera while I say it, but big step, and I'm going to let the racket go. When you swing, you should be able to hear a whoosh. You should be able to hear the racket against the wind, because that is how much you're letting the racket go. Now, a great way to ensure that you let the racket go every single time is a follow-through cue. For the two-handed backhand, after you swing, you're going to point both of your elbows up. For the one-handed backhand, after you swing, you're going to hold the left side of the letter V. So If you guys watch this whole video, you guys learn tips and tricks on how to get more effortless power on your one-hand and two-handed backhand. If you guys enjoyed it, if something helped you, or if you guys hate it, or if you guys have any other questions or comments, please let me know in the comments below. Make sure to check me out on Instagram, Tennis with Tyler, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one, happy hitting, and I'll see you guys on court.